Pottery once played a vital role in Singapore's development, with kilns firing up around the island, creating the bricks used to build the nation. In the 1960s, glazed clay cups were produced for rubber estates in the Jurong area, used to collect latex, as well as meeting the demands of the local consumer market. The kilns manufactured the iconic water jars used by the pioneer generation for bath water storage. As industry in Singapore progressed, the 1970s saw kilns producing ceramic pots used to grow the national flower, the orchid. Today I'm going to show you the wheel throwing technique, and this is done over a spinning wheel. And in the olden days where there's no electricity, how people do this is that they use their feet to kick, they manually kick the wheel head to move. So today we have electric motors, we have electricity, so we just power it by our foot, just like this, pressing down a pedal and then powering up the motor. So it's really easy. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make a simple vessel, okay, using this electric throwing wheel. So first we get a lump of clay and we put it exactly in the center here. Smack in the center. And water is essential to lubricate the clay and make sure that it doesn't stick to your hand. So first what we do is we want to center the clay. So put the force into the clay and squeeze it up. Okay, and then we press forward, press it down. Okay, centered. So this is the first step, centering. Second step is to open a hole in the center. So what we do is just put some pressure in the center. You can do this in many ways. I like to do this with just a sponge and my thumb. So we punch a hole down to the center. Okay, and then we want to widen the hole. So we do this by putting pressure on one side, on the inner side of the clay. So I'm going to put pressure on the inside and move towards the side. And then the next thing is I'm compressing the base to make sure that it is flat. Next thing we want to do here is to pull, to give height to the vessel and to thin the wall. You can see the wall is rather thick, it's about 1.5 inch. So we put pressure on the inside, on the outside, and what this does is that it raises the wall up. And then we compact the rim. And so this is pulling. This is the third step. The fourth step is to give a shape to the vessel. So you can put pressure on the inside to give it an outward shape, or you can put pressure on the outside to narrow the form. So I'm going to show you how to widen, give a belly to the side. So you simply put some pressure on the inside. You can see it bellowing out. And then you can put some pressure on the outside to narrow the form. See how the rim closes in. The next thing is you can make the wall a little bit smoother by compressing. Run the tool down the sides. Then you can trim off the slope down there. So here you see the 4 stages of throwing the basic form on the throwing wheel. Now I'm going to show you how to make the work really interesting. Because the work can be just one shape, but you can always exaggerate certain parts of the pot. And in this instance, I can exaggerate how the rim is. So I'm just going to make it a little bit fatter. See? And then I'm going to just shape it. Push it down. I'm going to make this a bit rounder. So it looks really happy and content. Nice and round with a thick brim overlay. So pottery can evoke a sense of contentment. It can also be jarring depending on how the form is and how you decorate it to give that particular effect. So you can just use your finger. You can contact this part or whichever part will give slightly different kind of lines. Actually give you a thinner and deeper line. I've showed you the 4 stages of throwing a piece of clay on the throwing wheel. First, centering, opening, and then holding and then shaping. So this is about the 4 basic steps that everybody learns in the basic throwing lesson. Throwing a piece of clay on the throwing wheel is often a very personal experience. It's just you, your machine, you and your machine and the clay, and you focus all your energies and your thought into creating the form that you want. And often the form can express the emotion that you have. If you're happy and contented, I always like to do bubbles as it is around. But if I'm feeling a little bit off center, maybe I'll do something really weird and angular, just to show that discomfort that I have with certain things. So that's what throwing can be for everyone.